What's up, friends? Welcome or welcome back to 9 3/4. It's Carissa here, and I am bringing you what is the sign that you have been asking for. Yup, you've asked, and here it is. What is the sign that you have been asking for? I'm gonna go ahead and move my little dragon egg over. And yeah, we're just gonna get into it. I have 4 cards or 4 random object type crystals here for you to choose from, and I thought it would be really cool to use these particular crystals because they are random object type of carvings, and what better way to be like a sign, you know, from whatever you believe in, whether it be the universe, your spirit guides, your ancestors, your spirit team, your power animals, whatever it may be. Okay, it could be literally anything. We'll dive into like what is the sign that you've been asking for and look at what it is. We have 4 groups for you to choose from, and like I said, you can pick based on the card or the crystal or the object shape maybe, or maybe even the timestamp, however you feel called to choose. And you may have messages in more than one group. Also, this is a timeless reading, so keep that in mind too. Whenever you find it, whenever you feel called to jump into it, that is when you're meant to receive the message. So, starting off with group 1, I have this clear quartz wizard. Isn't he so fun? And also, this is your card, which I will reveal during your reading. And I'll move that to the side so you can see. Group 2, we have this fluorite house. And this is your card. Group 3, you have this bismuth alien head. Pretty heavy. He's cool too. I think all of these are cool. Honestly, I'm drawn to like really interesting crystal shapes. And this is your card. In group 4, you have this yellow calcite banana. How cool is that? Nice banding in it. And here is your card. And there we go. So, as usual, you guys, pause the video here to take all the time that you need to choose the pile that you feel drawn to the most, and I will drop the timestamps down below and meet you at your reading. What's up, group 1? If you chose the crystal quartz, the clear quartz wizard, and or this card here, welcome to your reading. I don't know why I kept thinking about Gandalf when I was thinking about your crystal. Perhaps you have some ties to a Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit, something like that, or you just like Gandalf. There's this energy here of like ascension, maybe leveling up. I'm just kind of being reminded of how Gandalf was at first Gandalf the Grey, and then he elevated to Gandalf the White, and he became even more powerful and more magical than ever, you know? People really underestimated Gandalf the Grey, and he was powerful as he was then, and even more so as he ascended to become Gandalf the White. So I feel like maybe you guys are doing that as well. I do have a few more oracle cards that I will bring out as well here, pre-shuffled on the side here. But let's go ahead and reveal your card group 1, pile 1. We have number 15, Glamour. Into this mirror, I now see the realms of possibility. So yes, this purple, it's making me feel like you guys are definitely opening up and connecting. Like I said, ascension of some kind, connecting with your crown and third eye, so some psychic abilities. At the very least, your intuition is very on point, you know, things like that. I feel like you are connected to spirit, connected to a higher power, and downloading some very key pieces of whatever things are coming through. I feel like it's going to be different for each of you, but there's so much here that comes to mind when it comes to this card. Like, you see all the possibilities. So let's go ahead and reveal the other cards before I drab on. We have number 42, Otter Spirit. You are never alone. Oh my gosh, and I love that it's a heart. I just noticed that. I've used this deck so many times and I've never noticed that till now. But it makes sense because 42 condenses to 6, which is a number of love, like the Lover's card as well. And it's also a number of harmony, communication. So with this card, which I will get into, you have 2 6s actually. So it really makes me feel like, you know, despite whatever it is that you might be trying to achieve, kind of like Gandalf, you know, you're never alone. Gandalf is not afraid to ask his friends for help. Like he asks the birds for help. He asks the trees for help. He asks his friends, you know, to create the fellowship, to bring about his journey, you know, his quest to return the ring, you know, to destroy that ring. And so he is not afraid to ask for help when it's needed, you know. There's power in numbers. You also have, look at this, ask for help. Wow. What was I just saying? You're never alone. Ask for help. Goose, take time to rest and recuperate rather than continuing your striving. And we have 33, which is a master number. I don't typically condense master numbers, but just putting it out there, that is a 6 when you think about it. Communication. You have a lot coming here about communication, about speaking out, about asking for help, about like almost like teamwork makes the dream work. That's what I'm kind of hearing, you know, collaboration, something like that. When you think about otters too, they build a dam and they don't build it alone. I feel like they build it, don't they build it with their families or their, you know, their, what are they called? Are they called pods? I don't think that's the right word. I'm horrible at animal type things, but I feel like they have a family group unit thing, just like geese do, you know, they travel in units, flocks. And when it comes, I keep saying when it comes, but there are moments and times, I keep being brought back to Gandalf. There are moments and times in his journey where he is kind of taking a beating, you know, and he needs to take his rest. And I feel like you guys do too at certain times in your journey. And knowing that you have to know when to take that time to rest and recuperate, communicate that you need that rest and recuperation, and communicate when you need to rely on somebody else to delegate certain duties and responsibilities out to someone else as well. When you can rely on someone else to be there for you, to help you out, to stand in when you cannot be there. You know what I'm saying? So I do think there is an element here of cooperation, home, family, you know, harmony, working together with other people. I think that you are able to see the possibility, not just possibility, but all the possibilities around you, and you're just wondering, what is the sign that I need in order for this to happen, in order for me to make things happen and move forward, or to, you know, which way do I go? And it's just about you really seeking the help and taking rest where it is needed. So let's go ahead and get a little more detail here, because it is rather broad in terms of the message that I'm getting here. For some of you, it feels like something that you're working towards in your life. So let's take a look here. Oh, that was quick. With the Devil, which is 15, another 15, number 6. So quickly your cards are flying out. The King of Swords was the sign that group 1 needs. 5 of Cups. It was a sign that pile 1 needs. Whoa. The Hanged Man reverse. It's a sign that pile 1 needs. Oh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's going to be a mess if I'm not careful. Okay. Here we go. 3 of Swords reversed. And back of your deck, we have the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Move this down just a sec. Okay. Alright, you guys. I feel like I'm missing a card from a particular deck that I thought I had right here. So hold on while I go grab that. Okay. Let's grab one of these. What's a sign that group 1 needs from the universe? I mean, from wherever. We have home, come back to yourself, belonging, celebration, stability. Okay. On the back, we have haunted staircase, don't let what ifs haunt you. Regrets, unsaid words, missed opportunities. Notice how it says unsaid words, okay? Communication coming through yet again, okay? Home, having a lot to do with belonging, celebration, and again, having to do with that family unit. So communicating that you do need help, that I feel like you always have to be the strong one. And even when I think about like the Fellowship of the Ring, I don't know what it is that I'm being brought to this, and it could be that I just picked up the Lord of the Rings tarot deck that I don't know, maybe it's connected, but I don't believe in coincidences though. So I do feel like there is this energy here that sometimes you might have to be the strong one. You know, I'm hearing that song from Encanto. Oh my gosh, what is it? Surface Pressure. So you might identify with that song a lot. And feeling like you always have to be the strong one and the one who, you know, has to have it together and hold all the heavy burdens and the loads because, you know, you're the big, not necessarily the big sister, but that's what the song says, you know. And so I do feel that it's okay for you to ask for help. You know, you might feel like you're alone and you always have to be like the one who's strong and never has to, you know, show that you are weak or feeling vulnerable or like you don't have it together, you can't handle what's being thrown at you, when in fact you know, you're human, you know. Regardless of how magical you are, we are still having a human experience on this earth, on this planet. And so I do feel like, oh, you might, I don't know why I'm seeing an indigo child popped up in my head. So you might identify with that energy as well. And so, very much like this energy of like, you don't always have to be the one to take on all the burdens. It's okay for you to speak up and ask for help and not feel like you're so alone, because I feel like this is like coming to a breaking point for you, like a boiling point, you know. You see all the possibilities of the things that you can accomplish and go after in your own life, but you're so busy being the one to do everything for everyone else in your life. And whether that be for your family, your chosen family, or whatever it is, whatever the case may be for you, you know, it does feel like that. And like, if you if you by chance like let someone down, it really takes a toll on your energy. You know, I feel like you are always taking a toll. It just really takes this, it really pulls on your heartstrings and just kills you when that happens. And it's almost this energy that It's almost this energy that you can't really truly be happy because you let someone else down, and it wasn't even your thing to be burdened with. It wasn't your responsibility. It wasn't your problem, you know? And so I really feel for you, you know, group one. I guess you're being asked here, your sign that you are asking for is like, what am I meant to be doing? Where do I go from here? Like, how can I do it all? And the fact of the matter is, like, you keep going through these cycles, right? You might be trying to juggle it, trying to do it all, trying to be all and do all, when really, like, you're being presented these same things, and over people are going to keep putting these things on you because they think they can, and you are being asked to stop them. I mean, not maybe that's like a harsh way of putting it, but imagine like somebody is like, okay, how about you do this again, and like you keep saying okay and you give in because you don't want to disappoint this person in your life who is being presented here. And let's remove the title of the devil, okay, because sometimes that sounds scary to people or like misleading. But just so let's cover that up, okay, just to strip away the title. But just imagine like there's somebody, perhaps like an authority figure in your family, maybe maybe it's like a parent figure, or you know, what is the correct word? I don't want to say hierarchy figure, but you know, like a grandparent or an aunt or an uncle or something like that. Maybe it's your siblings, maybe it's your cousins, anything like that, you know, where you just are constantly being asked to do something. Would you mind doing this for me? Would you mind catching this for me? Would you be able to do this? And you're like, well, I actually had plans to do this and that, and I really wanted to go do this. And you have other responsibilities, other things that in your life that you have to take care of, but you're always having to reprioritize and put them down on another step because you have to put other people first. Otherwise, you're going to disappoint them. And it's like, you don't want to disappoint them. They make you really feel guilty sometimes. And the fact of the matter is that you should not feel guilty at all. And you have this sense of like, maybe not even guilt, but maybe like just an overwhelming sense of like doing too much. I'm surprised the 10 of, yeah, there might be a lot of conflict going on with this 5 of Swords here. Like somebody having, not even conflict, but like somebody having to always make sure you do it all. Like it's almost like you have to feel like you have to do it all. There's this sense of like, I have to be able to do everything and get it all done for everybody and be good at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? But really, you really need to be filling up your own cup, you know, with the Ace of Cups at the back of the deck, I think behind that. But first and foremost, what you really need to do is change, like take action, stop surrendering and giving in, you know, really allow yourself to speak up for yourself, speak your truth, step into your power and your authority for your own life, take your own power back, because you have power and authority over your own life with this King of Swords here, you know. You have this voice within you, this power within you that you can take back this control over what you do with your life, over what you want to do and want to achieve, and know that you are not alone. If you are truly unhappy, your people who are around you are going to understand that you need some space, that you need some boundaries in place, that you need to do something for you. With this home card, come back home to yourself, because I really do want to address this. Belonging, celebration, stability. It's almost like you don't get the time to really do that. Come back home to yourself because you're too busy being outside of yourself. Now, not necessarily home like actual your home house, though if that resonates, go ahead and take it. But coming home to you and doing what you want, you know, in your own self. Like, what is it that you want? What is it that drives that drives you and your passion, and that's going to build your home, your castle, your stability, your, you know, what is it that you want to do for you, you know, that brings you joy and comfort and stability for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what this card is really talking about. Like, I'm getting a lot of also inner child healing when it comes to this card as well. Just because we have this big unicorn floaty here. And when I think of this is like going back to grandma's house and like being comforted at grandma's house and just having the time of my life, you know. And though that may not be like memories that necessarily unlock for everyone here in this group, I'm just letting you know what's flowing through me and channeling the message that I'm getting to you as I'm getting it. Does that make sense? So that you can understand where I'm going with this. I hope that makes sense. But like, as far as like you getting in touch with your inner child and really nurturing that inner child side of you, what is it that really brings you comfort and joy and happiness? Nurture that side and that inner child where you really miss that, you know, instead of always having to be strong and have it all together and be the older one and be the mature one. You know what I mean? Like, it feels like that. And with this haunted staircase here, don't let your what ifs haunt you. Regrets, unsaid words, missed opportunities. Like, don't keep biting your tongue. Don't keep like silencing yourself just because you feel like you have to make everybody else feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have things that you want to do and you want to accomplish. You don't want to be this grandmother going back home to yourself and then finally getting to start on your own life when everybody else is done, you know? You have to be able to build your life for you and live out your dreams. At the end of the day, you are the one who's coming home to you and being happy with your own life. And that is the sign that you need to look for. Prioritize what it is that you want for you and stop giving up the things that you want for other people. You know, the people who are in your life love you and they really want your happiness as well. Whether it might not come off that way right off the bat, you know, and it might take some adjusting. And for those of the people in your family or whatever, your life, who don't get it, well, I hate to say it, but they are toxic and they are the ones who are obviously taking advantage of you and using you for your good self, you know? And unfortunately, there are people in this world that are like that, who sometimes are closest to us, and it sucks. It sucks and it hurts, and I feel like this is the sign that you need to really put your foot down and step into your power. You know, ask for help from those that you really love, those that you really trust. This is also asking help from from your guides, your ancestors, and the universe. I feel like some of you might have already been praying on this, asking for help already. We have fly free. I receive messages from nature easily. So you might already be talking to birds. Actually, I'm so sorry, pile one. That was really rude. But maybe someone is trying to actually send you a message right now. That's crazy. We also have the magic wand. I focus my energy. This is really, like I said, focusing your energy where it is that you want to be putting forth that energy. I mean, that was a terrible way to word it, but like putting intention towards what it is that you want to be working on, you know, because it does feel like there's something that you desire and want to do, but it's like almost like you have to choose one or the other, you know, like sacrificing the happiness of your loved ones or something like that and choosing your own happiness or something, and feeling like you can't have both, when in fact I feel like you can, you know. Let's get you a couple more of these. We have send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. So that's another great way to communicate with the universe, with your guides. You can definitely write a letter to your future self, or writing a letter, as I'm getting like when you write a letter as if, you know, acting as if like how you would imagine feeling when you accomplish what it is like in your dream, like what it is that you're trying to manifest or go after. and writing it like how it feels, you know, and then folding it up and going to bed, and then really see what it is that comes through in your dreams. We also have hope jar. I'm full of hope and I take action. Be hopeful that there are things coming through for you, that there are people in your life who support you and want great things for you, you know, that want you to be happy in your life. And it's just a matter of you speaking up and taking action. You know, the back of your deck here, we have happy sleep pillow. I sleep well and have good dreams. See, I just told you about how you could put that manifestation letter underneath your pillow and see what comes through, things like that. Having your dreams, maybe you'll get messages through in your dreams as well. I do want to finish off with these angel number cards to see what else. I definitely feel like there's a lot of energy here with you, like, just like I said, holding space for so many other people in your life. When you do take action, though, when we look on the back of this deck, prioritizing you and, you know, no longer feeling like you always have to choose, you know, other people, and, you know, feeling like you have to do it all and everything like that, and feeling like at all costs you have to get everybody else's things together and have it all together all the time and be done with that. You really need to focus on taking care of you, filling up your own cup, and making sure that you are happy for you, you know. With these two doves, I'm really called to look at them as well. I wouldn't be surprised if you had two people in your life, or a soulmate coming in, soul family coming in towards you as well, to really help you move forward in this situation, or soul family that you already have in your life even, that you can really rely on and go to for support, for help. So, let's see. Advice. Ooh. We have 555. A major shift is about to come into your life experience and change your path's direction. Be open and stay positive. I am optimistic. Absolutely. Group 1. Absolutely. Being optimistic, and there's big changes happening. We also have number 5. Another number 5, you guys. Flexibility is your forte. When life throws you a curveball, you can easily adapt to new circumstances and find excitement in the unexpected change. Be brave and bold in your endeavors. Yeah. I am adaptable. And I feel like you are. Let's get another one for pile 1, please. Number 3, and wow, okay, hold on, we'll do this one first. Expression comes naturally to you. You're very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. I am charismatic, and that you guys are, and I think you just need to really recognize that you are. And this is like, whoever, I feel like this is like your spirit team coming through really strongly. I'm telling you that you have the ability to speak up, that you have the ability to charm people and really bring people on board with whatever it is that you have going on, especially when you do so much for other people. They're gonna be like, hell yeah, of course. You know what I mean? Like, give other people more credit than what you're thinking. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if there were like a couple people in your life who you're like, nope, not that person, you know. But it's like, try to be more optimistic, you know. You also have 666, and I told you 6s are like prominent in your reading. Here we go. A wake-up call for you to re-examine your current situation and change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. Absolutely, you guys. So much energy of that. Change coming, change of the wind, a lot of 6 energies, harmony, communication. The back of your deck, we have number 2. You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. But absolutely, pile one, you guys are absolutely incredible, and this is the sign for you to speak up and ask for help, you know, ask for support when you feel overburdened and when you feel like you have something that you want to go after and you need a change in your life and you want, you know, that support from your loved ones or something like that. You know, if there's something that you need to do or that you're not comfortable with and you want to have a boundary or something like that, you need to speak up about it. And this is your sign that you've been asking for. You know, don't let the what ifs haunt you. You need to go after this, whatever this is, and do the dang thing. And this is your sign. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys, group one, pile one. And I hope that this was insightful. I hope this brought you clarity. I hope that you guys have the strength and the courage to do all the things that you want to do and know that you are so loved and so magical. I'm sending you so much light and magic. And yes, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment down below a wizard emoji so you know you're from group one. And I would love to hear more about your story in the comment section. I love talking story with you in the comment section. So if you feel called to, please go ahead and do that with me. I will also appreciate it if you went ahead and subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be dropping my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content like pick a cards and weekly energy readings are not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye. What's up, group two? If you chose this fluorite house and this card or this card right here, welcome to your reading. I don't know why I'm hearing that Harry Styles song. I think it's As It Was. That I don't want to talk about the way. I don't know the words. But yeah, I'm hearing that song. I don't know if that has significance. I don't even know what that song really means. I'll have to like look at the lyrics more closely because I really don't know the words. I just remember I don't want to talk about the way that it was. But yeah, maybe you don't want to talk about something that happened in the past. Could be relevant to you, but oh my gosh, my apologies, group two, my microphone fell down. But yeah, it feels like that sort of energy, like you don't want to talk about something. Now I'm hearing that song too, We Don't Talk Anymore. I don't know if that's relevant. Charlie Puth and Selena Gomez. I have some extra not extra, but some other what's it called, pre-shuffled oracles here. But first, let's reveal this card right now. Boom. Oh, number 6, letting go. Allow the wisdom to remain, but the sting I shall never feel again. Yeah. Definitely, you don't want to talk about the way that it was, you know? Okay. I feel it. It does feel like it almost looks like she's burying something, huh? In the ground, like burying something, like maybe an old love letters, like things that she doesn't want from the past anymore, something like that. 6 is a number of like communication, harmony. We had a lot of 6 energy in like the previous group as well, but I feel like your energy is quite different, you know, than the previous group. This one feels more like harmony in the sense of like problem solving and adjusting like to something else, you know, like letting go, moving on. That's something I'm feeling, you know. But let's see here, what card shall we reveal? Let's go with you. 25, Elephant Spirit. Learn from the past. See, a lot of past energy here. And I feel like there's a lot of wisdom to be had here with the elephant. Elephants have a lot of wisdom. They're very magical. They're very magical for me anyway, and hold a lot of memories. You know, like I feel like I'm pretty sure that's the thing. Like elephants have very good memories. They're very wise, very powerful and magical creatures. I don't know. I just heard Ganesh too, so I don't know if that's relevant for somebody. 27, spiritual partnership. Interesting, because this feels like you're letting go of a partner and this is coming up. So maybe you let go of something that was a spiritual partnership and now we're coming into another one, or perhaps something like that for some of you. It's letting go of maybe a karmic or something, and yeah, this person was like coming in to teach you something. We have mouse. You're overlooking some important details, so pay closer attention to what's going on. I think this is super cool because I feel like there's a cartoon or something or a show where the elephant is afraid of the mouse. You know what I mean? Like, the elephant is a giant creature, and then it sees the mouse and it's like, oh no, I'm scared. I think there's a cartoon. Maybe I'm showing like my age, but like, did you watch Cartoon Network ever and see that cartoon? You know what I mean? Like, maybe it was Tom and Jerry, and there was like an episode where Jerry was like running around an elephant or something. I don't know. Maybe I'm mistaken. Anyways, breaking free is your final card here. I'm hearing I want to break free by Queen. So definitely breaking free from something, breaking free from like a relationship or something that's been holding you back. That kind of energy here. So, wow. I feel like there is also something coming through here with this mouse. Overlooking important details. Because you're so busy looking at the bigger picture and looking forward that you're missing something small. So like the sign that you are asking for, like you're looking all around and you're missing the little tiny things. And it's really like the small things. Those are the signs. Like it's not going to be blaring at you like in big flashing lights, you know. The sign is actually quite, you know, obscure, quite, not what is the word, why is the word flying out of my head? Not minimal, but inconspicuous. That's the word, you know. And yeah, it's just about you letting go of the past and what has happened, but learning from it and having the wisdom going forward. You know, you're breaking free of the things that maybe held you back, and anything that you felt like wasn't allowing you to grow and go forward in the way that you wanted, and taking that time now to move forward in the way that you would like to. So before I grab these cards, I do want to get tarot. Yeah, I think it's very interesting. You have a 6, a 7, and a 9. So a lot of like self-discovery again, you know, coming into alignment with yourself. And then possible attainment, nearing completion. I just keep feeling like with the spiritual partnership, this is either talking about like you breaking free from a spiritual partnership that was a karmic and then taught you a lesson, you know, taking these lessons and moving forward, you know, learning from them and moving on and letting go of any type of resentment or icky feelings that you might hold on to, something like that, in order for you to better live your life and embrace the great things that are coming towards you. And like, this is your sign, like it's okay to let go and it's okay to move on. The fact that you chose the house too, I'm just feeling like, you know, you're moving towards the family that you really want, or like whether that is because you have a family already or because you want a family. And when I say family, it doesn't necessarily mean because you want like kids or anything like that. It's like, you know, your own home unit, whatever that is to you. But let's take a look. What is the sign that group 2 has been asking for? What's the sign that group 2 has been asking for? We have the 10 of Cups reversed. What's the sign that group 2 has been asking for? Ten of Wands. the High Priestess. What is the sign that group 2 has been asking for? The Wheel of Fortune. Another 10. The 2 of Swords. In the back of your deck, we have the 5 of Wands. Wow, group 2. Let's get you one of these also. I did already shuffle this one, so let's see. What is the sign that group 2 has been asking for? Portal. A new door is opening. Beginnings, opportunities, adventure. Okay, put that here. In the back of the deck, we have Afterlife. Where are we going now? Transition, transformation, rebirth. It was all a dream. All right, you guys. So, group 2. This is definitely that energy I was picking up on when it comes to like ending something. Now, I don't want to go as far as saying like this is definitely a romantic relationship that you got out of, but I do feel like for the vast majority of you, this was definitely like a karmic partner, a karmic relationship, or something like that. However, I am picking up on this being someone in your family, even like cutting off ties with someone in your family, letting go of that particular relationship. Perhaps like you were, you know, doing something for someone in your family because they were like blood, you know, and felt that it was time for you to, you know, this person was like really draining your energy, really taking from you, and it just was not doing anything for you and your relationship with them. You know, it was not benefiting you at all. It was just taking a toll on you, taking a toll on your life and your energy, and just literally horrible, you know? I just heard energy vampire. But with everything showing up here, for the vast majority of you, I do feel like this was a karmic partner, you know? Just the sign that you've been looking for is you letting it go and breaking free from this relationship, breaking free from what you thought you were creating was a happy home, a happy family, and it really wasn't. You know, you really had to hold it together and have all of these burdens and responsibilities put on you, and now it's like it's okay for you to let go of these responsibilities, let go of these burdens, and just allow yourself to be free of them, you know, with this 10 of Wands and 10 of Cups here in the reverse. And really trust in yourself, trust in the divine, trust in your intuition, trust that you are doing the right thing for you and yourself and your future and what is coming towards you. You know, the fact that you have so much 10s here, you know, it's the mark of the end and the beginning all at the same time. You're completing the end of the cycle, and it's the completion, it's final, you're exhausted, you're tired, and at the same point you're bringing in a new beginning. You finally like cut that off, you let it go, you bring forward that wisdom, and you know, you might be now it's time to go through this new door, this new portal. A new door is opening. Step into it. This new beginning, this new opportunities, new adventure. You're bringing upon you a new spiritual partnership when you are ready to receive it. And you will be ready to receive it when you finally let go. And I feel like for most of you, you're already out of this relationship. It's just a matter of like letting go of any residual feelings, any type of like leftover doubts, anxieties, or you know, feelings that are there. I feel like a lot of feelings might be holding you back, something like that. Triggers, feeling like it's going to happen again with the next person, when that fact of the matter is, you know, I think everybody holds on to those similar fears and things like that after being hurt, after being, you know, in a situation like that, in a relationship like that. But not everyone is like that, especially when you're manifesting in somebody new, somebody different. And the main thing is you focus on you and loving yourself and the way you love you is the way you manifest the person coming in to love you next, you know? So with the afterlife card here at the back, where are we going now? Transition, transformation, rebirth. I do feel like there is a shift happening within you as well, and you're overlooking some important details and you need to pay attention to what's going on. You know, like you're looking at the big picture here, and it's really about you paying attention to the finer things, the little things, like, you know, how you pay attention to you, how you put yourself first for a little bit, like in this time, you know, talking to yourself a lot nicer and feeling like you are worthy of love, because you really are, you know what I mean? You know, this person might have made you feel the opposite of that. But you have to really recognize and pay attention to the small signs that might be showing up and you're overlooking them, you know? Instead of looking for the angel numbers and trying to figure out like what they mean and Google them. I think I said this in another reading before, but you really have to pay attention to smaller details, like, how am I feeling right now? Is there something that maybe pops up every time that I see this number, like in terms of like my emotions? Is there possibly something around that's sitting, like something so simple, you know, like something that's laying there that I should be maybe doing for me, you know? So something like that. But I do feel like this is really about you connecting to yourself, connecting with your inner strength, your inner power, that sort of energy, and connecting to your own intuition in terms of like, where do you go from here? What is it that you need? Because you have to listen to your voice, your, you know, what, like your higher self. Not like, it's kind of like the different energy than how I would feel like if I saw, say, like the Hermit card coming out. For some reason, I'm just getting like with the High Priestess, it's like your higher self is coming through and saying like, you are a baddie and you need to go, you know, like, I mean, in the best way when I say baddie, I hope you understand that. And you got to go and do what you got to do, you know, like show up like you already are where you want to be, you know, and borrow that confidence from that future timeline, because you're already there on another timeline. You're just right now on a different timeline. So you just have to realize that. I hope that makes sense. And in divine timing, this wheel is going to turn and it's going to be like ding, ding, and things are going to pop off. Because right now it feels like you don't know what you're struggling with, like a certain decision to be made that you have to be made. And really it's just the decision that has to be made here is you letting go and allowing yourself to surrender to what is coming and go with the flow of the transformation. You know, I feel like you might have some inner conflict here as far as like what it is, and you just look at that, the full behind that. You just need to take that leap of faith towards this new beginning, towards this new situation that might be coming in. And maybe you can already feel the shifts and changes that are coming towards you. Oh my gosh. 2 of Cups behind that. That's crazy. Guys, like, I don't think that was supposed to be reversed, so that's why I flipped it. Like, take that leap of faith and this new person is going to be coming towards you. You know what I mean? Seriously. That's what I'm feeling for you guys in particular. And I'm not saying like it's going to happen like boom, 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 but I am saying in divine timing, as you let this go, as you start to step into this rebirth process and you love yourself and you don't hold on to resentment, you don't hold on to, you know, the things that have happened, you allow it to shape you into the person that you are meant to be, the stronger person who knows like, this wasn't meant for me, I'm better than this particular situation, relationship, there's someone better out there for me and I'm just waiting for the right time. And this is your sign that you are on the right path, that you've done the right thing, and it's just to continue letting go, you know? Don't keep looking backwards. Don't keep looking back like, did I do the right thing? Did I do the right thing? Should I go back to this person? Like, no, you did the right thing. Move on. For those of you who this is a family member or, you know, someone that you considered family, don't worry about what happened. Don't worry about like, did you do the right thing? Yes, you did the right thing. This is your sign that you did the right thing, that you are learning from the situations, you're growing from this, and you had to let them go for good reason. You know, this is for your highest and greatest good, for their highest and greatest good, and it's breaking free and allowing yourself to be free of the burdens, to be free of the things that held you back, and you're moving towards something greater. I hope that makes sense. Paper aeroplane, I'm free to make my wishes come true. And seriously, you guys are. You guys are free. 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 Look at that. So much energy of free. You are free. Like, that word is just sticking out to me. Whoa, too many. Did any of them flip over? Nope. Okay. What else for group 2, please? Anything else for group 2? I think I got 3 of these for the other. We have Shield of Crystals. I am loved and protected. And you are, you guys. You are. So you don't need to worry, you know. Like I said, you have this divine timing, divine protection around you as well. The Magic Oracle. Magic starts with me. Yes, it does. It totally does. Let's get you one more. Happy magic for pets. Animals are my friends. I'm kind and loving to them. Yes, so you might find comfort in animals, like your pets. You might have a familiar as well. In the back of your deck, we have Dance the Rainbow. I love to have beauty in my life. Yes. If you ever feel like stagnant in certain situations or like in a slump, I definitely suggest turning on some music and dancing it out. It's going to do loads for your energy, you guys. This was randomly flipped over when I cut the deck to shuffle, so I'm going to just take it for you because I don't believe in coincidences. 99, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. Okay. Because that did not come out for any other group. Well, it didn't come out for group 1. So let's get these angel numbers for you guys and take a look. Angel numbers. We have number 7. You possess a very refined mind and a deep urge to uncover life's mysteries. Your ability to acquire vast knowledge on both the informational and spiritual planes gives you a greater awareness than both. I am brilliant. Angel numbers for group 2, please. Oh, 31. Your approach to life is an effective mix of both practicality and imagination. Your mind is stirring with creative ideas and you have the organizational skills to manifest them. I am disciplined. Okay, the sign that group 2 has been asking for. Number 12, creativity is a driving force in your life. Your imagination is rich and you are able to express your feelings and insights in unique ways that others can benefit from. I am a visionary. Okay, let's get you one more. 999. Wow. Thank the past for your lessons and leave it where it belongs so you can make the best of life that is still waiting to be fulfilled by only you. I am unique, you guys. That's crazy. And still the back of your deck is number 2. You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature will allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others towards the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. You guys, that's incredible. Incredible, group 2. So much energy of 9s because you're so close to attaining this thing, this person. I feel like you're manifesting somebody new into your life, the person that you are meant to, you know, come into contact with next, somebody who is like soul mate energy. type of vibes. So I feel like that very strongly about that as well, especially with the 2 energy and the 9. That 2 of Cups was appearing behind. Not necessarily romantic. I won't be able to see that for everybody, unfortunately, but take it if it resonates, okay? But that is what I'm seeing for you guys, group 2. I'm so excited. This is the sign that you've been asking for. If this was your group, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment a house emoji down below so I know you're from group 2. And yes, I love talking story with you in the comment section, so if you feel called to do that, I would love to chat with you in the comment section as well. And please go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be dropping my Patreon link down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content like pickle cards and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here, for watching, and I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys very soon. Bye! What's up, group 3? If you chose this bismuth alien head or this card here, welcome to your reading. I don't know which way this card is. We'll reveal your card in just a second. I really feel like you guys are like the cool kids, you know? Not to say that I have a favorite group or anything. I feel like all my people who watch my videos are cool. I'm biased though, you know? I think you're all cool. But I don't know, there's something like mysterious about you guys, your energy, and you guys might just, I don't know, you guys don't, I feel like you guys don't necessarily think you're mysterious or anything, but I'm getting like you guys are really cool because it's like people don't realize the things that you're into. Does that make sense? And I know that sounds kind of like, wait, what? To certain people, but you guys get it. You know what I mean? Like, maybe, like, for example, okay, you guys might be, like, really, like, let's just say, growing up, you guys were really, like, athletic types, and maybe you guys actually have this side of you that nobody realizes, but you're a huge, like, nerd. You know, and I say nerd in the most loving and endearing way because I'm a self-proclaimed nerd. I think nerds are the coolest people on the planet, and you guys actually love to play like video games, you know, like Call of Duty, something like that. Maybe I just heard Dungeons and Dragons, or World of Warcraft might be something, but take it only if it resonates, because I feel like there's a vast group here. Like, it could be literally any game, Animal Crossing, like legit anything, something like that. Like, there's something about you that people are like, when they hear about it, they're like, wait, what? You do? That's so cool. Like, they had no idea. You know what I mean? It's like that. Like, you collect like Funko Pops, what? You know, like something like that. You know what I mean? Like, there's something to you. That people are like, what? You do? Like, they're surprised, like, when they hear about it. Does that make sense? So that's kind of what I'm pulling out from here. But let's reveal your cards. I do have some other oracle cards here too, but let's reveal this one. Harvest, number 43. As the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. I love that. Hold on, I really need to drink some water. Maybe you guys need to drink some water too. Yeah, my throat feels really dry, so perhaps you guys are dehydrated or something also. But I have been talking for kind of a long time too, so there's that. I also have Rebirth. Is this upside down? Number 16. Oh, I like how there's double 7s. Okay. Let's move this. Where am I? I don't even know where I'm supposed to put them. Number 14, Chameleon Spirit. Oh, I love this because it's so similar to your alien head. Number 14, Chameleon Spirit, act as if. Okay. Penguin, the period of darkness that you've been experiencing is now passing. I love this. I feel like you're stepping into main character energy, you guys, if you didn't realize. I'm hearing Pretty Girl Rock. All eyes on me as I walk in, dreaming, and I love this. you guys. Okay. Wow. Powerful, powerful energies coming through for you guys, group 3. Wow. Okay. So you guys are stepping into a new era, like not chapter, not book, era of your life. Okay. Like, get ready to elevate and step into it. Like, this is something like you have been dreaming. What is the sign that you've been asking for? You've been asking for a sign like that this is happening for you. I feel like the darkness that you have been, hello darkness, my old friend. You might be like glass half empty sometimes, like dark and twisty, like Meredith Grey. I just heard. So I can relate to you guys. But I feel like there has been a long ass time. You guys might be like Aquarius energy. What is it? Aquarius and oh my gosh, I'm gonna get a fail from Miss K Moon for not knowing these things. No, I have to catch up on certain classes there. I love her, by the way. You need to go check her out if you don't watch her. But there's a few sign placements. I know Aquarius is one. I know for sure because I'm an Aquarius. It might even be Taurus, but I think Aquarius, Taurus, I think it's fixed signs. I want to say it's fixed signs. Okay. You guys might have experienced a lot of like setbacks, a lot of like obstacles, a lot of delays when it comes to things that you are trying to attain and accomplish in your life over the last like year or two. And it is because of like the retrograde, right? Because of the planetary alignments in your house, in your signs. And so now that things are starting to shift, now this is a timeless reading, so whenever you're coming across it, it's just that at the time I'm recording this, that these things are happening, right? So keep that in mind. So I do feel like there is a shift in your energy here that is taking place, that you have had a dark period of time. Like for some of you, this could have been like a dark night of the soul. This could be a Saturn return type of energy as well. I'm seeing this could even be something like you just hit rock bottom in some sort of situation, and so having like an awakening of some kind, and a lot of times that can take you deep down into a dark place before you can come back up. And that's why you have this rebirth card. And like sometimes when we're going through that phase, we have a lot of dark period where we don't know if we're going to sprout up, you know. So imagine now with this harvest card, I'm going to use like a plant analogy. Okay, imagine a seed. You have to dig a hole in the soil, plant the seed in that hole, and cover it up with the soil, right? It's dark in there. That seed is seeing nothing but darkness for quite some time. Okay, imagine you are that seed and you're in the soil, dark. It's so dark and cold and not fun, and it's terrible. And in order for you to grow and sprout out of that soil and get to the top and start becoming an incredible tree, you have to overcome so many challenges, and you have to prove that you really, really desire this and want this, you know, before you start sprouting. You have to overcome challenges, you have to grow, you have to expand, and you have to learn some lessons along the way. And it sucks, but it makes you that much of a stronger tree, you know. It makes you that much more beautiful and incredible and resilient. And you know, there's a lot of watering that happens, there's a lot of like prodding, there's a lot of like, you know, the right sunshine and wind and things like that, taking all of these things that are happening, divine things are happening, with help from the universe and your guides and things like that. And so taking that into consideration, you know, after that long period of darkness, you have been dreaming of the day that you see yourself sprout up in this dream life, living as a beautiful giant tree. Okay, let's say a beautiful sycamore tree. Okay, and so I'm just thinking it's like the most biggest tree ever. I think that's the biggest one. I'm terrible at trees. And so just imagine that. Okay, and you are finally going to see this. You know, it's passing. You're going to have this this time of harvest, and it's just about you acting as if you're already there, envisioning it. Don't sit in that energy of like, woe is me, it's not going to happen. You know, like think about, I just heard happy feet. Think about happy feet, and like how that penguin went through so many things and he still danced and was happy. You know, like, does that make sense? I don't want to preach like toxic positivity, but like, you're still recognizing that there are things that you had to go through. There were hardships. There were, you know, there's still like negative aspects to things, and you're growing through it, and you're recognizing it, and you're honoring those things that you're going through. But you are choosing to act as if it's already happening because you are embracing that side of life rather than sitting in this part. You know, does that make sense? Rather than sitting in the ladder. And so in the preview, that's not a word, in the negative. I don't know what I was trying to say there, but with this rebirth phase, you know, you're embracing a new perspective on it. You're honoring that, like, yes, that was shitty. Yes, it sucks. And I see that. I see you, and I accept you, and I'm going to choose to do this, you know. It's kind of that. I hope that's making sense and it's coming across clearly. But you're shifting. You are transforming. You are coming into this, reaping what you have sown, you know, the life and the things that you're dreaming. I'm hearing A Million Dreams by the cast from The Greatest Showman, which is really interesting because this is such a colorful bismuth, right? And the brightest colors inside my head, A Million Dreams. That's what I'm seeing. You guys have these huge dreams, and like, you might have even told certain people about like these crazy dreams that you have about the life that you desire and the life that you are envisioning and trying to create for yourself. And people might have been like, oh, okay, cool. And then like, you kind of know that some people don't really take you seriously. Like, oh yeah, they're probably not going to attain that. They're probably not going to achieve that because, I mean, 9 times out of 10, people don't. But like, you, at the deepest core of your cell's body, you just knew, something in your soul knew that this was going to happen. There was something like you could not let go of this dream that you had, and you kept doing it, you kept doing it, and you kept doing it, and it's just stuck with you. And something clicked, and now you're going to reap the event. Like, the sign that you've been looking for is like, is this really going to happen? Because you're starting to like lose hope. I feel like that's kind of the energy here, you know. And let's get more details here, because I feel like I'm like so excited, and I'm like kind of shaky and just talking really fast because I'm excited. I'm so excited. What is the sign that group 3 is asking for? We have 2 of Wands reverse, 7 of Pentacles. Okay, what is the sign that group 3, Ace of Cups? This is the sign that group 3 is asking for. Oh my gosh, dropped the card. Way too many. What is the sign that group 3? Did it flip? No. What's the sign that group 3 is asking for? Making sure I flip over the rest of the cards. Hangman. One more, please. 6 of Cups. Okay. In the back of your deck is the 3 of Wands. So, before I start channeling, I forgot I was going to pull one of these. Okay, what is the sign that group 3 has been asking for? Oh, lordy. What's the sign that group 3 has been asking for? Peachy paradise. Enjoy the view in front of you. Happiness, contentment, gratitude. I love that. On the back of your deck, wow, just messing it up. We have Soul's Window. Listen to what speaks to your soul. Purpose, passion, truth. Wow. Amazing, you guys. And the fact that, you guys, there's like 2 windows here. So I'm very drawn to that because I feel like you guys had your eye, like you could see it, you know? You guys just, more confirmation that you guys could see it. The message, the sign that you've been looking for is like that confirmation. I feel like that you were not crazy. This wasn't just like a dream that you pulled out of thin air, you know? There's a reason that you were pulled to this. There's a reason that you have been wanting this and manifesting this and things like that and working so hard on things. And so you may have faced so many delays and so many setbacks and so many things like, why isn't this popping off for me? I'm just hearing like, why, you know, almost like having to challenge yourself to really stop comparing yourself to other people. I feel like that's a lesson that you probably had to learn quite a few times. For some of you, you know, it might have been something that has come up pretty often where you don't compare yourself to other people in your industry or in your realm, I guess I should say, because like you might have just been starting out and you were comparing yourself to someone who's been in the game for like a couple years or something like that, you know, who's been around for quite some time. And so there was that energy of like you having to really like be mindful of that and not go there in your head, you know what I mean? So there might have been times where you had to learn those lessons over and over because you were presented with something similar in a different situation. And now that you are here again, you have leveled up and you've learned the lesson. You know, it took you a little bit, but you've learned the lesson. Does that make sense? That's kind of what I'm hearing. So only take it if it resonates. But I feel like, yeah, I'm not going to explain myself. It took a lot of patience and a lot of time because it was almost like your guides or the universe asking like, is this the path that you really want? Is this the desire that you truly want? Because for some of you, you might have tried several things before finding this one because you may have gotten confused with, you know, your desires and your wants with someone else's. Some of you may be empathic and have picked up on other people's wants and desires in place of your own and chosen to go on that path because, you know, you might have picked up on like their dreams, you know, and gone on that path and not found fulfillment in that area because, like I said, you picked up on someone else's dreams and visions. And so you might have gone through that time period of darkness in which you had time to really isolate yourself, time to really be alone with your own thoughts and things like that, in which you could really find clarity and peace within your own vision and dreams, and seeing the path that you wanted to take and have this rebirth process come through to you and work hard on the things that you wanted. And so it took a lot of patience, a lot of drive, a lot of sacrifice and things like that, and really pouring back into your own cup and choosing you time and time again. And I feel like this brought in a lot of spirituality, a lot of you know, new soul family even, and really brought through like the true people in your life, like the true friends in your life have really stuck by you and supported you as well, and really helped you to build a solid foundation on which, you know, you can truly grow from this and really fulfill yourself. You found like a lot of fulfillment in this despite having a lot of setbacks, you know. It didn't rock you as hard having these setbacks or having to wait so long because you knew in your heart of hearts that this is what you really wanted. This is what lit your soul on fire and what really spoke to your soul and really, you know, was your passion. And now you're kind of in this stage of surrendering to the universe and allowing these things to pop off. You're still avidly taking action towards things, like you're not just sitting back and doing absolutely nothing. You're still, you know, working little by little every single day, but you're not holding the reins so tightly and having to control every single aspect of every single thing in terms of whatever this is for you. You know, I do feel like this opportunity or this particular dream of yours is definitely going to be bringing its return on investment. This Harvest card, Three of Wands, you're going to see your ships return, and PG Paradise. Enjoy the view in front of you. Happiness, contentment, gratitude. You're being grateful for the life that you're cultivating, and the ships are returning in with all the things. And like with the Six of Cups here, I feel like you're truly finding so much happiness in your life. Like your inner child is like lit up because you're doing something that you're so happy with. You're not having this mundane life. I feel like maybe something growing up you were taught like you had to do something so conventional and like horrible, and now you're doing something that you actually really want to do. The Six of Cups too for me though is also soulmate-y sometimes, like past life soulmate. So this could also be bringing you closer to like a union with someone like that. Not necessarily romantic per se, although it very well could be, so take it if it resonates. But at the very least, soul family energy in which you've had many lifetimes meeting up with them and things like that. So it does feel like that sort of energy. People that you really have fun with and bring out your inner child. I do feel like that energy is coming through. With the Page of Pentacles here, it's something that you're very, you know, it could be like starting your own business. You're the boss, that sort of a thing. Something you're very eager to put your you know, plant it into the ground and get going. Like you're learning as you go and things like that, and it just feels very good. I'm so excited for you guys. Yeah, so let's get you some of these Wishcraft cards. Wishcraft, so clever. I like it. And see what else. Oh my gosh, so hard to shuffle. Okay, so signs for group 3. We have create a spiral. I am flowing wide. Oh, I am flowing with the seasons. I love that. Yep, you're going with the flow. You're just surrendering to what is. You also have flying broom. I can let go of my mistakes. Yes, you've learned from the things that, you know, like I said, in the past, that maybe lessons that have come up over again, you've learned from, and now you're moving forward. Let the leaves go. I can let go of what I no longer need. And yes, you are totally letting go of what you no longer need. And now you're making room for the new. We have candle magic. Every day things get better. And yes, they do. You totally do. At the back of your deck, we have dance the rainbow. I love to have beauty in my life, and that you do, and you will. So that's incredible, you guys. We're going to top off with these angel number cards here. Okay, what sign was group 3? There is no beginning and no end. All is infinite. It is time to develop your spiritual side. You are gaining new sight and understanding of both godly and earthly things. I am limitless. Number 0. Yes. I feel like you guys are definitely stepping into a new cycle, like this new life. I told you, this new era, and you are limitless. You know, it says there's no beginning and no end, and there truly isn't, you know, because you're not forgetting where you've come from. Number 30, you are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. And yeah, you are, because you are so original and creative when it comes to like the dream that you have, the life that you've envisioned, and how you are getting there. Number 99, it is time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I am courageous. And you are. I'm just thinking of like P.T. Barnum in The Greatest Showman, and how he was courageous to go after the dreams that he had. No one believed in him and his dreams. They thought he was crazy, and he did it. And look at it. Master number 55. Substantial change is in your future. Embrace the change. I need to overcome your insecurities and let go of your fears. I am evolving. Yes. And the back of your deck, we have number 15. Your love for others is powerful, and you are able to spread your gift of support far and wide. Your curious and social nature brings you in contact with a variety of people, all of who would benefit from your warm, heartfelt words of wisdom. I am wise. And you guys totally are, because I feel like you guys carry something so special, especially since you guys chose the alien head. I think that you guys hold that power. Like I said, there's something about you guys that people are always like, what? You guys do that? Like they're caught off guard, because you hold something so special within you. You know, you're evolving, you're imaginative, you're creative, and they're so like, wow, they're impressed by you. You know, I'm impressed by you guys, group 3. And so I'm so excited for you guys. This is a sign that you've been asking for. And if you guys are part of group 3, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment an alien down below. And I would love to hear from you in the comment section as well about this, whatever this is. And yeah, I love talking story with you guys in the comment section. And I would love it if you went ahead and subscribed and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our Magickal family there, where we have exclusive content like pickle cards and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye! What's up, group 4? If you chose this banana, this yellow calcite banana, welcome to your reading and or this card. I feel like you guys are very fun, vibrant. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to mean with everyone. I feel like for a lot of you, it might just be with like certain people. I'm getting like the Shrek onion, oh my gosh, something totally fell down. The Shrek onion analogy, in which there are many layers to you. Like you have to peel some layers back in order to really experience your funness. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. I feel like you have a tough skin, you guys. I'm gonna put your banana there. I don't know why that sounds so funny. I have some other pre-shuffled oracles here, but we're just gonna reveal your card now. It's number 34, strength. Wow, guys. Strength, stability in this hour, endurance, stamina, I empower. Wow. What was I just saying about how you guys have some tough skin? Like you've developed some tough skin, whether it be because you have certain things that you've overcome in your life and things like that. You have a shield. I feel very called to like pagan energy as well, or druid energy. We have number 93, happy ending. Wow, I love this for you guys. And it's yellow. Oh my gosh. So solar plexus energy is highly strong here. I'm going to put this here, I think. Very strong solar plexus energy coming through. Lots of strength and determination, power. Like you have strength coming through a lot here in your power. And whether you realize it or not, you have a lot of wisdom in you. You also have free spirit, which I love. Again, with that pagan energy. Like I feel whenever I think about pagans, I think about like how free spirited they are and just incredible energy. Number 31, groundhog spirit, time to let go. Okay. And boar, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, and you will emerge victorious. What is the sign that you have been asking for, group 4? I feel like you've been asking for a happy ending. I mean, it's there. But honestly, you've been asking for strength in order for you to get there. You know, there's something here that you need to address in order for you to get there. And I think that it's going to take some time for you to work through it. For some of you, this could be that, you know, because you are so free-spirited that you don't necessarily want to face the problem head on. You want to kind of avoid it, you know, you want to let it go in a different type of way, you know. You kind of want to avoid it. There's a difference between avoid and let go, rather than face the problem head on and take care of it. And when I say take care of it, I mean overcome or resolve the issue, whatever it is. I feel like what you need to do is face it head on with the knowledge that you have, and knowing that you have the strength, you have the endurance, you have the stamina and the wisdom within you to achieve the happy ending that you want from whatever this is, you know. Perhaps you feel like you can't get there because your mindset or your perspective or your way of life or something like that is so different from the other person or the other party or whatever it is, you know, that, you know, it's okay. Sometimes a happy ending looks like letting go. Sometimes a happy ending looks like, you know, at least being okay with walking away from each other. Does that make sense? Or walking away from, like, splitting up, but or going your separate ways, and that's okay. But at least it's not just being swept under the rug and looking like, okay, everything's fine, you know, we're just avoiding the situation or avoiding the problem. And that's kind of what it looks or feels like here. Like, it's almost like the elephant in the room, you know, or the banana in the room. And so when I think about what this is, it's almost like there's a banana peel in the middle of the floor, and sooner or later someone's going to step on it and slip, and it's going to be just a huge mess, and the chaos is going to ensue because of that. And that's what you want to avoid, you know. So what we really need to do here is face the problem head on and understand that you have the strength, you have the wisdom, you have the stamina, and you can endure whatever this is, and you're going to overcome whatever it is. You will reach the happy ending. You know, I feel like the sign that you need is like the reassurance that things will be okay, and like, despite whatever differences that you may have with whatever, you know, this is, or could be, that you will reach a resolution that is going to result in a happier ending. So it's time to let go of whatever, you know, uncomfort. And when I say let go too, now I want to reword this, because it's not necessarily walking away, although maybe for some of you that could be it, or it might be like a select one or two people. But it could be like letting go in terms of like no longer feeling like that elephant is in the room, like letting go of that uncomfortable feeling, that tension, you know. You're finally going to be able to walk around again and breathe and have that sigh of relief and be comfortable and back to normal again. You know what I'm saying? Like, you'll emerge victorious. You'll have this happy ending. It'll just be fine again. Everyone will be back to a good place. Does that make sense? So let's take a look here with a little more details. What is the sign that you really need? I feel like this is so kind of like different from the other groups in terms of like what is coming through. And what does group 4, what is the sign that group 4 is asking for? We have the 5 of Wands reversed. What is the sign that group 4 is asking for? Justice. The Moon reversed. What is the sign that group 4 is asking for? 6 of Wands. I think this is meant to be upright. I'm going to shift that. I just heard no in my head. What is the sign that group 4 is asking for? One more, please. What is the sign that group 4 is asking for? Knight of Cups. And the back of your deck is the 4 of Swords. Okay. Okay, let's get you... Oops. Let's get you a card from here. Okay, what is the sign that group 4 is asking for? What is the sign that group 4 is asking for? Grandmas, you don't have to face everything alone. Comfort, nurturing energy, support. Okay. In the back of your deck, we have Soul's Window. Listen to what speaks to your soul, purpose, passion, truth. Okay. So, group number 4. I feel like that whatever this is that is bothering you, there's something on your mind, perhaps that maybe I spoke too soon as far as like a problem in the beginning. I might have to like scrub the whole beginning intro to these first 5 cards, but the sign that you have been asking for here is like the strength to face your problem that you have been avoiding. I feel like there's a certain conflict going on within your life that maybe you have been avoiding facing head on because you're worried about the outcome. You're worried about how it's going to go. And it could have a lot to do with the, you know, perhaps like you have different ideals, different views, different perspectives, different beliefs than the other person or the other party, the other whatever the case may be. And you're worried that it doesn't matter how you approach the situation, that it's not going to end well. When the truth of the matter is, like, the sign that you need here is that you really do have, you know, the ability to navigate this. You have the ability to overcome this. You have the strength, you have the determination, you have the wisdom to really choose your words wisely, to really know how to approach the situation and react in the proper way. With the Boar card, especially, face your problems head on with confidence and courage, you know, like this warrior too. You know, warriors have to have confidence and courage when they go into battle. And so I'm not saying like you're going into this like battle or anything like that, but definitely there's this energy of like a conflict at hand here, and you having to like weigh the pros and cons, and you finding that things are going to work out in your favor. You know, things are going to end up really working out in the goodness of your direction, if that makes sense. Because like you avoiding it, there are certain secrets or certain hidden things beneath the surface that really needs to come to light here with the moon and the reverse. You know, I think that you sweeping it under the rug, or the other person sweeping it under the rug and pretending that it's not there. It's like that banana peel. There's like a banana peel in the middle of the room, and you just leave it there in the middle of the room on the floor. Someone sooner or later is going to step on it and slip on it and fall and hurt themselves, and that's going to just ensue more pain and more chaos and things like that, when really what you want to do is avoid that. You know, you want to have, you know, you want to avoid that conflict further. You want to avoid further chaos and conflict. You want to solve the problem now before it turns into something even bigger. And so in order for you to do that, you need to face the problem now and face the music now. And so that way you can come out victorious. You know, people are going to see you and appreciate you and recognize, you know, reciprocate the energy back towards you as well. And I feel like this person, maybe they did something that they didn't realize was wrong. I just hear like, I'm sorry, with the Knight of Cups here as well. Like maybe someone's offering their apology, making things right, something like that. and you're going to be able to really rest easy at night. So whether it be you apologizing or somebody else apologizing because it was some honest mistake or something like that, before it blows up into something even bigger, or you're making it bigger in your head, take only what resonates, because I feel like there's so many messages coming through that I kind of want to spill it all out before I get lost in the sauce, you know what I mean? And look, the sun is right behind the Four of Swords, so like you're gonna find, like, you're gonna be at so much peace and happiness, and like be back to this free-spirited, happy-go-lucky self, like that happy, bubbly self, that energy that I was talking about before. And so with the Groundless card here, you don't have to face everything all alone. Comfort, nurturing energy, support, like realizing that you feeling isolated in this incident, or in this situation, or whatever this is, like you don't have to feel that way. Like I'm feeling like that Shrek thing, the Onion, like Shrek feels like he has to be alone and be an ogre and like living out in the swamp all alone, and really that's not the case. You know, he finds like that he actually can be happy and have friends like Donkey and Fiona, and you know what I mean, and Gingerbread Man and stuff like that, Pinocchio. And so yeah, it's just really understanding like you have this ability to communicate, to, you know, you have this charismatic, bubbly energy about you that people really vibe with and understand, like your golden heart, your banana golden heart, you know. And with the soul's window, listen to what speaks to your soul. Purpose, passion, truth. That's the word that I really want to get to, is here, truth. You know, speaking your truth, having this honesty. You have this like honorable part to you that I keep seeing, like Uhtred, son of Uhtred from The Last Kingdom, and he's so honorable, he's so full of integrity that, you know, he sticks to his word and all of that. And so I feel like that's what people really admire about you guys here before. And so knowing that you come from a good place, like I feel like whatever this is, the sign that you need, like to speak up about something, or to, you know, move forward in some way, to resolve some sort of issue or problem, whether it be like a mistake on somebody's part, or a miscommunication, or something that's really bothering you, you know, I feel like people are going to know your heart and know where you're coming from, and just see your golden heart and your, you know, your integrity and things like that. So you really don't need to worry about, you know, anything being misconstrued, I guess, if that's your worry, you know. And so that's kind of like a huge thing that's coming across here, is like not having to worry, and like keeping things hidden beneath the surface is not going to do you any good. You really just have to understand, like, being honest and truthful in the way that you always have been, it's going to do you more good than anything else. You know, you'll be able to rest easy at night. I just see success happening and moving forward. This is a sign that you need to speak up and speak your truth and all of that. Especially if this is something that's bothering you, or an issue that's bothering you with work or something like that. For some of you, that's what it could be, like a conflict at work that's bothering you, an issue at work that's bothering you, so that you can finally let go. And for some of you, this could even be an issue at home, just because there's a 4 energy here, 4 and 4, which makes you think home, family, that sort of a thing. And yeah, but definitely a lot of good energy coming towards you, as far as like you being given the green light to speak up on this. So let's get you some of these Wishcraft cards to see what comes through. Okay, what signs have group 4 been asking for? We have paper airplane. I am free to make my wishes come true. Yes, you are. Like, don't be afraid. Step out there and make it happen. You have the power, you know. And if you have your power, you have the power to make your wishes come true. And you have the power to do whatever this is, you know. And maybe it's about speaking up on changing gears or something like that. Feeling like you might hurt someone's feelings, maybe. Magic egg. Beginning something is exciting. Yeah, so maybe it does have something to do with that. I feel like this might just cover a broad amount of things. Group 4. Send a letter to the universe. The world loves me. So yeah, writing a letter to the universe can definitely be helpful. The magic potion. I can create magic anytime I wish. Yeah, you're powerful, group 4. Magic banana. The magic wand. I focus my energy. Yep. Lots of that solar plexus energy, wisdom, power, strength, determination, and just so much power with that solar plexus. Like, this banana is your wand, like crazy. But yeah, let's finish up with these angel number cards here for you guys. So what signs from the universe, oh, not universe, so what signs, what is the sign that group 4 has been asking for? 28. In an effort to accomplish great things, you recognize the value of working with others. You make a capable and compassionate leader who can bring people together and drive a team toward achievement. I am a leader. Yes. So in saying that, you understand, like, in order to do that, you need to speak up, and if anything that's bothering you, or if there's a problem at hand, you need to address it immediately before things get out of hand. So you also have number 2. You have great talent for finding solutions. Your intuitive and unbiased nature allow you to see all sides of any situation and advise others toward the most fair and beneficial outcome. I am diplomatic. What sign is group 4 asking for? Oh my gosh. Number 10, you have great leadership skills, more leadership. Your mind is sharp and allows you to dream up ingenious ideas and organize all the details, then direct others how to carry things out. I am ingenious. You are. Let's get you one more. What signs is group 4 asking for? 66. Your guardian angel is teaching you the essence of unconditional love. You are encouraged to have faith that the universe will provide for you while you are manifesting your inner desires. I am positive. Yep. And in the back of your deck, you have 30. You are an original, innovative thinker and an excellent communicator. You have a great talent for using creativity to convey your ideas, and your optimistic attitude has an uplifting effect on others. I am imaginative. Totally. Group 4, that is where I'm going to leave your reading, and you guys are totally, you got this. Whatever this problem is, don't be afraid to face it head on, because you are a leader. Like, maybe you're worried about like being a people pleaser or like being on everybody's good side or something like that, but definitely you have nothing to worry about. I feel like this is the green light I'm giving you, that, you know, you got this. You have the strength and the power to navigate this in the right way to be successful. And so that is where I'm going to leave your reading, group 4. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you guys did, please go ahead and smash the like button and comment a banana emoji if you're from group 4, and I would love talking story with you in the comment section. So I look forward to hearing from you guys there, and please go ahead and subscribe and hit the little bell notification so you don't miss a beat. I will also be linking my Patreon down below in case you're interested in joining our magical family there, where we have exclusive content and like pickle cards and weekly energy readings not available here on YouTube. So thank you guys so much for being here and for watching. I hope you guys have a magical day or night whenever you're watching this, and I will see you guys soon. Bye!